In the fall of 2005, one of the most devastating storms in United States history struck the Gulf Coast. Hurricane Katrina. Amid the chaos, a single mother found herself trapped with her 2 children as floodwaters filled their home. With rising water up to the ceiling, she used a hammer to break into the attic, praying that someone, anyone, would find them. 4 days passed. No food, no clean water, no rescue. But this resilient mom clung to one thing: her faith. She opened her Bible and read the words that had always given her strength. Psalm 18. On the 4th day, a miracle. A helicopter hovered overhead. Soldiers descended. And just like that, she was pulled from the floodwaters. Later, she would tell reporters, "The Lord heard me. I was drowning, and He came down and rescued us. He sent from above. He took me. He drew me out of many waters." That's Psalm 18, verse 16. When the floods rise, remember, God is still our rock. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the storms in your life, remember this: God still hears, He still rescues, and He is still your rock. Don't give up. Keep calling out to God. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think. In times of darkness, when we feel overwhelmed, there is a source of strength and refuge that can guide us through the storm. Today, we dive deep into one of the most powerful Psalm of deliverance and hope. Psalm 18. I will love Thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. This powerful declaration sets the tone for the entire psalm. The psalmist begins by acknowledging God as his ultimate strength and safety, like a fortress in times of trouble. We are reminded that God is our refuge in times of fear and uncertainty. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. Here the psalmist shares his personal turmoil, feeling surrounded by danger and despair. Yet, in that moment of crisis, he called out to God, knowing He is listening. We learn that no matter how overwhelming our trials may seem, God's ear is always turned toward our cries. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because He was wroth. There went up a smoke out of His nostrils, and fire out of His mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also, and came down, and darkness was under His feet. In this passage, we see a dramatic depiction of God's power. His anger shakes the earth itself. The imagery of fire and smoke represents God's fierce, unstoppable might. It's a vivid reminder that our God is not distant, but active in our battles. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my God have I leaped over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. It is God that girdeth me with strength, and maketh my way perfect. This section reveals the strength that God gives us to overcome obstacles. The psalmist acknowledges that with God, nothing is impossible. He equips us to face challenges head-on, empowering us to achieve victory in ways we never thought possible. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. Here, the psalmist reflects on God's protection and empowerment. God doesn't just deliver us from our enemies. He equips us to face them with strength and victory. It's a reminder that God gives us the courage to rise above the battles we face. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and let the God of my salvation be exalted. It is God that avengeth me, and subdueth the people under me. He delivereth me from mine enemies. Yea, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Therefore will I give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and sing praises unto thy name. The psalm concludes with a song of thanksgiving, praising God for his faithfulness, strength, and salvation. The psalmist recognizes that God is the ultimate source of victory and is worthy of all honor and praise. As we reflect on this psalm, we are reminded to trust in God, even in the midst of trials, for he will deliver us. Like this video if it spoke to you, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe for more real faith in action.